like something that I would always watch when I was a kid. But yeah, we gonna just watch it, see if y'all like it. If y'all don't mess with it, just let me know in the comments and I'll turn it off. You feel me? Just let me know. But I'm gonna record it just in case y'all do like it. We can get the whole of a minute, the little 60 minutes done. But it look like Ninja Warriors. Yes, it's kind of like that, but it's way better. It's like ornament tag, and you gotta jump through all these rings. It's cool. I didn't even know if nobody could like move like that. But yeah, y'all see.
ParkourMan, the 3-time Chinese champion. These guys have got the skills to compete with the best.
I did not expect to see this at all.
W Browns, bro. Appreciate you.
ParkourMan, the 3-time Chinese champion. One of our colleagues, Carl Shapiro, has said that these guys, he was saying this 2 years ago, these guys have got the skills, the abilities to compete with the best, but they haven't had the opportunities. COVID ruined it at first, then visa problems, but finally they are here, and we have the leading chase taggers from China looking to show us what they can do. They're an unknown quantity, aren't they, Joey? Really?
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, the unknown quantity. We're not sure what can come out, but Chase Tag is old enough at this point that I think we have some things to expect. There's some big pitfalls that new teams fall into. I'm looking out to see how many of those they fall into and how many they can step over.
Let's see, chat.
Well, we know what this quantity is all about.
You seen this
APK Blue,
bro,
based in Indianapolis in the USA. They do not have a quad to train on a regular basis. They are going multi-penguin down the mountain. This is one of the moves they've been working on. I think we're only going to see it in their entrances. If they bust that out in the middle of a game, then something is going incredibly silly. But incredibly silly is often associated with these characters.
Oh, you said that to perfection. And I'm so excited for this matchup right here. Mostly because APK Blue is in it. If nothing else, they are going to put on a show.
Yeah, but we are going to start with their number 6, Tyler Carey, evading first. And it is Yu Wei, the team captain for ParkourMan. Now we've got a whole collection of incredible athletes in this ParkourMan team. There's speed champions and ninja masters and all sorts of stuff. They've gone viral on the internet for some of the stuff they're doing. And look at
dang, he ain't last no seconds.
Now then, I know it's only a few seconds, but are we changing some opinions yet, Joey?
Instantly. He played the bridge game so well, and then just the pure power to run down. I don't want to say what that move was called before.
I would have failed
run
busting
over
my
the
head.
sisters and make the tag.
Yeah, well, his name's Yu Wei. No way in that opening chase for Tyler Carey. Elijah van der Weiver from Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, boo, that's not Missouri. That's his own thing.
Oh, look at how smoothly he's moved through all of that. And Yu Wei, you can't get away from him.
Man,
Elijah makes the tag.
Classic dive from Elijah. What I really like that he does there, these teams practice these dives by diving to the edge, the border of the quad, and he literally did it exactly how you would do in practice, trying to save your wrists a little bit, diving, catching the tag, and then catching himself on the ridge.
I would have twisted my ankle.
What is this start?
Bro.
Yeah, what is this start? He's riding that bar like it's a carousel horse.
Hey, yo.
Down he gets.
Kind of sound a little crazy.
Logon comes in after him, and Elijah's away.
He's fast.
And still trying to work out what he's done to his top. He's absolutely mangled him. And Logon takes the long road, and that's the end of the road for Elijah in that chase.
Wow, and Elijah, I call him the swaggiest
Wasn't
man on the
expecting
planet.
this, buddy.
He moves, he even stands with swag, but he showed some true emotion right there, throwing his fist at the ground.
Oh,
He
now
is
we've
not
got
happy.
an injury here, I think. Is it a dislocation? It may be. It is basically a hazard of the job, Joey.
Especially when you're going at these speeds, and the border is at such a slant that if you hit it hard, it's gonna hurt.
Right, we're going to go and speak in this little break to Frank Mejia from APK Blue. Look at it. You've gone for the headband tonight, Frank. You're always a man who loves an accessory.
Oh, man, all the accessories and then some, Dan. I'll tell you what, man, this is already an intense match to begin with, going against these guys, and now having this, man, it's definitely rattling people, but hey, all of us are going to get it. We're rooting for ParkourMan because we know that they're really great. Like, these guys are some of the best killers we've seen out here thus far.
What is it that you guys on APK Blue have got against sleeves? Why don't you want the sleeves?
Well, one, when you got the guns, might as well use them, you know? And two, less tag potential, especially if the sleeves are kind of floppy, you know? But that is how it is. So it's a little bit of strategy, a little bit of finesse, but it is what it is. And yes, oh my god, he is back! Yes! Oh my god, this is gonna be sick! Guys,
Head wrapped up looking like a warrior right now.
this is true boxing right now.
I thought it was like
Boxing.
a shoulder or something. He's
No.
bust his head open and he is back on.
He is back for blood. He is not going to let this one go. And here we see Brother. Oh, he's a very scrambly one, but so is this guy from ParkourMan. Let's see how he stacks up. Ooh,
Okay.
good adjustment, good cut. But can he keep it balanced? Yes. Oh my god, such a good thread in. Oh, what's he doing? Can he get him? So close, so
Okay.
close. Can Brother get
He
this
not getting
scrambly
that.
master just as scrambly as he is?
Oh, he lasted.
Here has just called in an evasion for ParkourMan against his own team.
Poor girl got a concussion,
Threw
right?
himself off the floor and
Damn.
injury and picked up the point. Astonishing.
Logong's already feeling on top of the world right
Yo,
now.
I
He
did
played
not
that
need
so
to see
well.
that. I'll take that
Every
back. That was
time
kinda
Brother
nasty.
thought he had him in a good point.
That's kinda nasty,
Logong
but
just
he's-
throws him off balance. He was never able to get close enough for the tag.
Oh, pickles are nasty, buddy.
This is astonishing. Logong, how much more can he do? There is literally claret dripping down his head. And he has managed to put ParkourMan in charge of this, but the tag is made by Logan Piner. It is 1-0 to the three-time Chinese
How you
champion.
jump off that?
Logan
That's
must
kinda
have been
crazy.
feeling a little bit of pressure. Doesn't duck down and go through one of the low windows on Lazy Boy. He goes over the top, which is a much higher drop to the ground.
Look, we can't speak to those guys in ParkourMan because their English isn't any good, but I would imagine Logong, if we did ask him, he would just say, my head hurts, but I'm dead good at this. Logan Piner starting at the very, very top of the tilted cube. And hops, and that's a high-risk maneuver, and has he really benefited? Well, it's burnt a few seconds of this chase, and he now heads under the ridge. Under the ridge again. Just trying to wait for his man to make a move, and he does make a move, and he can't get away around the loaded bay, and ParkourMan still lead this game.
Nice.
In comes Frank Mejia. 60% chase tag athletes, 40% accessories. Launches through, he is a pocket rocket, a mighty mouse. Small but powerful, like a fisherman's friend Mint. Around the outside he goes, dives through the ridge, doesn't make contact, but he keeps on going. Up to the top of the mountain, drops into the tilted cube. He's got his man, he's got his man! He has got his man!
Man.
But only just, I mean, there were 5 seconds left. It felt like he was chasing for hours.
Oh, that was very intense. And again, it looked like Frank was kind of expecting a couple cutbacks. You could see as he jumped to tilted cube from the top of the mountain, he looked like he was trying to slow himself down because he expected them to stop there, but instead he just kept gunning it towards Sisters.
Tom Key comes in. The ParkourMan team going through their roster, giving each of their guys a chance. And you have to say, we've not seen them in action before, but they really do look like they've got some serious skills. They do still lead this game, of course, but Frank Mejia, comes down the Sisters, turns back on himself, but it was just not quick enough because Tom Key manages to turn on a sixpence, come back and grab
That's
it.
what he
That
told.
was legitimately high-level strategy right there. He came over Sisters, bridged the gap, right foot on the Sister, his left foot on the bar of loading bay. This completely stops him and gives him power.
He said,
to
"I'm
go
out of
one
breath
way
just
or the other. It
watching
doesn't
him,
matter
bro."
which way Frank goes, he's ready.
Wow, Tom Key means that at the halfway stage, it is 1-0 to ParkourMan. There's a shimmy and a dance from Mark Bowles, the team captain of APK Blue. He is primarily a danger as an evader, but do not underestimate his tagging potential. He's going all the way around the outside, the dive up to the top of the mountain. It was a last-ditch effort. It's that mid-chase dive. If he doesn't get that,
It's
he
your
probably
birthday.
doesn't
Happy
get the
birthday.
tag at all.
Absolutely, especially the way that
How was your
tag
tournament?
played out and where it happened. If Mark Bowles did not get that, he is stuck on the bottom of the mountainside. He has got so much ground to cover to another high EQ area in the tilted cube. If he didn't make that tag, it may have been an evasion.
Now Phong Bin comes in. This guy's gone viral across the world for some of the mad stuff that he has done in terms of obstacle courses. He is such an athlete. That is pace. That is pace.
Yeah, I'm loving this ParkourMan squad. Phong Bin just gunning it down the front line. Instead of having to go for that dive that we see so many athletes have to do, he kept it really reserved, jumps up to the top, leans back getting the tag because he has so much more speed.
Well, in comes Brother once more. Now, he was the man that was evaded earlier on. Can he make up for it? Oh, well, he just decides against that, and perhaps wise, because it looked like his head was about to collide with a bar, and he's meant that he's got a little bit of time here to make a move, but he gets tangled up in the bars, but gets his man under the system.
He almost got away from that.
Not a last-minute thing, not a last-ditch thing, but you could sense that that chase might have been getting away from him.
And I gotta hype up ParkourMan again. Phong Bin waits for that trigger. He waits for the tripwire to be set.
Now this is quite the entrance from ParkourMan, because however this game finishes up, they have shown us enough in these opening few chases that they are a force with which to be reckoned. But Brother is off, round the loading bay, moves through the mountain, and it does not matter, because he did not know that his opponent had taken the shortcut and was ready for it.
As you said, they're playing so well. A little slip up on the top of the ridge, but that was not ParkourMan's fault. That was Brother playing his body language perfectly. He could not continue with enough speed to outpace the Dorito cut, which got him tagged in the end.
My chicken nigga look like a
We are into the final quarter of this game, and APK Blue have not been able to get on the board against ParkourMan. The three-time China champions are here, and they are showcasing their skills, and they could pick up a win in their opening game.
Elijah too basic.
In action, lovely stuff. He really has moved skillfully around this squad tonight so far.
Yeah, that was great steps from Elijah. Always had 3 points of contact, always was ready to change direction on the drop of a pin. Now, the pressure has to be mounting here. Elijah showing a little bit of being upset earlier. He loves this starting spot. Getting a little wiggle, feeling good. I'm hoping he can put up an evasion here. Otherwise, it's looking dangerous for APK Blue.
Yue, the team captain for ParkourMan. Pops into the middle of the quad, bouncing up to the mountain. Elijah steps around the loading bay. There's a little jump, but he's nowhere near his man. Oh, onto the chaser's plate. Now that's allowed. That's a fancy little move, and there's a little sort of vault through the mountain there. This is so good. Again, the tracer plate he uses.
Whoa, he's gonna keep fast.
That is innovation. That is what APK Blue have been promising.
What that really is
though. You can't. He did a whole spin and twist.
I love watching him do this stuff. That is what he does every single time. He sits on that starting block because if they stay center, it forces them to come out after him.
Wow, look at Logan, who has taken a serious
control of Mokziee fighting.
But he's been sent back in to try and save the match for ParkourMan. If he does not make the tag here against Elijah, they will lose this game 2-1, having led for most of it. He does not look groggy. Surely he feels it, but Elijah is off and away, and he's off towards his sisters, but Logan goes, oh, wow! Well, that is pressure that forced the mistake, and Elijah stacks it out the quad. That means that the tag is
He felt a little too much pressure on him.
Now has a chance to win the game for ParkourMan in the most sensational of circumstances.
And after taking such a hard foul, he takes off the head bandage, rips it off his head, wipes the sweat down, sending Frank out. He needs to be a little bit more reserved on his tag attempts.
So I feel
this is a story. Logan, Frank Mokziee.
He wasting time.
Mokziee needs to make the tag. He's doing his work up high. He's bouncing off the bars. Now he gets down low. There's that swordfish move. It's a new one as he gets his speed up to go through the mountain. But it's not affording him a chance. And Logan is off. Logan's in the corner. Is he trapped? Is he away?
He's done.
Is he away? No, he is not. Oh, my days. Oh,
he
my
blows.
days. Frank Mokziee walking a tightrope. He gets the tag. ParkourMan were less than a second away from winning the game, but it does mean we are going to sudden death. Unbelievable.
Yo, these are fire, bro.
Logan, Heroic, heroic. He nearly won it for them. Frank Mejia saves it with what? 0.2 of a second left. I don't even know, Joey.
That's one of those very, very few times where, to be honest with you, if he had jumped out of the quad, that would have given him enough space and enough time to make the evasion, but it's so hard to know that. It's so hard to keep that internal clock. Also, if you're wrong, you look like an idiot.
It's sudden death, so longest evasion wins. And it is Li Yiqi that is being sent in by ParkourMan. They have already got a point just for taking it to sudden death. If they have the longest
even.
evasion,
Whoever get the next
they get
point.
a second point in the table. The chase with Logan Piner. Off he goes. He has to make a tag. He has to make it as quickly as possible. But this is going to be putting seconds on. This is putting seconds on. And quite a few seconds. It's already going to be a good target. And it's all the way around the outside. Logan is not going down that space. He's got a real problem here. It could be a 20-second evasion. Well, the tag is made, but it's nigh on 20 seconds. It does not matter whether it's 20 or 19 and a half. We'll have to get the exact timing. But that is absolutely brilliant from Li Yiqi. And it might be a match winner.
Li Yiqi just giving Logan the run around the entire quad, and it looked like Logan was just being a little bit too reserved with his chances. He wanted to wait for a mistake to happen. Li Yiqi did not give him any mistakes.
We need to know the official time, but ultimately he's got to have to go 20 seconds. Effectively, it's going to be 20 seconds. Tyler Carey is asked to carry APK Blue to victory and sudden death, but he's going to have to last the 20 seconds here. 19.84 is the official time. So it's as good as an evasion. It's a move around the outside of the sisters and now through the mountain, and the tag comes in, and ParkourMan have won it. The three-time Challenge champions in their first ever chase tag event. They have not come here to be cannon fodder. They have come here to be contenders, and they are contenders, Joey.
They looked so unbelievably strong. I did not expect to see this at all. Not only was the athleticism good, which we all knew was going to be there, the strategy was good. The nerves were non-existent.
W, bro. I didn't expect them to win. I thought the USA was going to win. Well, obviously, after like 14, 13 minutes in, we knew we were going to win. But yeah, if y'all like this video and want to see more of this video, go ahead, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be seeing y'all in the next video. Peace. See y'all next video. Peace.
Bitches lost souls, and I know